Hello everybody and welcome to my debut video on my new YouTube channel, Gail Mann's Card Designs. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. As all our good YouTubers say, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Hopefully I'll be bringing you quite a few videos in the near future. I've been persuaded by most of my crafty friends to give this a go, so we're going to see how it goes. And I'm going to start off by making a really simple card, just using some mats and layers and a sketch from a card group that I'm a part of on Facebook called Creative Minds Kind Hearts. So without further ado, let's get started. Right, so for today's card I said that I'm going to be using a sketch from a Facebook group that I'm on called Creative Minds Kind Hearts. I've roughly drawn out the sketch that I'm using, but obviously there's a much nicer one on the page itself. So this is the sketch that I'm going to be using. Using sketches for making cards is quite handy because you've got kind of a ready-made layout and all you need to do is kind of pick your papers. So this one's fairly straightforward because it's just lots of rectangles with one at a bit of an angle. So I'm going to be using some old papers from Craftwork Cards, man-made papers, along with some card from Lime Tree Craft, and this one is gunmetal grey that I'm using. Now I've already cut out all my bits and pieces, so it'll be nice and easy to show you. I'm using a 5x7 card, so again rectangular for the sketch, but you can adapt your sketch to any size or shape of card that you want. And these are my mats and layers, so they're not stuck down yet, but I'll just lay it down so you can roughly see what it's going to be like. So that's the base at the back, then we've got that one that's going to go on there like that. This is my one at a little angle with my strip across the front and my topper. And again, like I say, I'm using the rectangles because that's what's in the sketch, but you could adapt it any way you want. You could make them ovals or circles or anything you like. And I'm kind of known for my cards for my boys, so the man-made papers are perfect for me. And Father's Day is coming up, so enjoy your special day. Could be for Father's Day, could be just for a birthday, or any special occasion. So I'm going to glue these up and stick them together and let you see what's what. So like I say, I'm using mats and layers. You don't need to have a mat and layer, but this is kind of one of the things that I like to do. So I've got the gunmetal grey card from Lime Tree Craft, and I'm using honeydew glue. Again, any glue is fine, and or tape if that's what you like. And I do everything by eye, which a lot of people don't like, but it's not very precise, but it works for me. So there's my first mat and layer, which is 6 3/4 by 4 3/4 inches. I'm working on inches because it's a 5x7 card, but it's easily converted to centimetres. Just Google a conversion. There we go. So there's my first mat and layer done. And onto the card. I really like these papers because, like I say, they're perfect for mail cards. It's unfortunate that Craftwork cards aren't on the go anymore, but you can still pick up their papers and kits and selling groups and on eBay and things like that. So again, with my mat and layer, doing this by eye. Now I've left a really slim border around here, which is probably about 1/8 of an inch, but you could leave a slightly thicker border if you like. Usually when I'm doing mats and layers, I leave either an 1/8 or 1/4 of an inch or about 5 mils. That usually works quite well for me. But again, it's up to yourself, whatever you think looks best. So that's the nice easy bit. This bit's going to be the harder bit because it's got to go on at an angle, and angles and crafters don't always mix, which is why I like to do things by eye, because if it looks okay then it works for me. Okay, so let's see, really nice papers, and the card from Lime Tree Craft is really good quality, so, and they have loads and loads of different colours, so it's really good to work with. So this is my one at an angle, and again I'm just lining it up. I'm not putting it properly down just yet. Once I think that's about right, which I think that is, down it goes. There we go. So I've got a little band across the front. I do like my tartan papers as well. In case you hadn't noticed by my accent, I'm from Scotland. So I do like to keep up the traditions. Now this one, I've actually done the band, it's the same width of the mat and the layer, so it reaches the edge, because it's going to go onto the edge of my card here. And again, just by eye, just to see what looks best. So that for me is good. This card's quite good because it's pretty flat for posting as well, although I am going to raise up on foam pads this one just a little bit. Again, nice sentiment, enjoy your special day. Right, so this is going to go on just about there. Excuse the squeaks. I've got a little drawer underneath my desk for keeping all my little bits and pieces. So I'm just going to put some foam pads onto the back of here. This will just raise up a little bit. I like the little foam pads. A lot of people like to use the bigger ones or the tape. Again, personal preference. What works for you. If it doesn't work for you, try something else. You'll find something that does. There's certainly lots of choice out there. Right. There we go. And there we have it. One card. Now this is a finished card, but I've done a little bit of a variation on the sketch for this one that's underneath. I quite like giving cards and gifts in one, so for this one I've got a little gift attached to the front with the band, which is the same as the band here. So this is a little sachet of caramel latte, and a little card that says "Thanks Latte," a wee play on words, and that's just a little band that just sits over the top. So it just shows you can adapt a sketch to just about anything you want. So I hope you've enjoyed watching the video today. Hopefully I will have another video up fairly soon. In the meantime, give me a thumbs up, a little comment if you've liked what you've seen, and subscribe to my channel to see what I come up with in future. Thanks for watching. Bye.